All right, here we go. Today we have BTB Savage, who was recently involved in killing a man in self-defense who tried to rob him at his home. Welcome to Vlad TV.
Yes, sir. What's the deal, Vlad?
Well, number one, I'm glad you're safe. You had a very, very traumatic situation that recently happened. So I want to go ahead and get into this whole situation. So all this happened in San Antonio.
Yeah, SA.
Okay, so tell me exactly what happened leading up to the situation.
Shit, they was always hitting me up to do music and shit like that. So I was like, all right, bet. Well, one day, it was late. I was like, shit, they was going to pay for the feature or whatever. We going to do the song. And then they got to do the promo with it. I was going to do it at first. I wasn't going to do it at first, because it was so late. It was like damn near 10, 11. When I was talking to the girl I was with at the time, I'm like, shit, so I do this shit up, wait till tomorrow and just meet him at a real studio. Like, and then, but I ain't gonna lie, I just wanted the bread. I'm like, all right, bet. They gonna pull up. I'm gonna grab the bread real quick, dip out, and then go back to the other crib with my cousin there. So, shit, so last minute, I'm like, shit, just come on. They're like, we got our own studio equipment. Like, if I say something, they got something to respond to it. Like, oh, I don't got this. Oh, I got it. I got this. I got that. So I'm like, shit, pull up. Let's do the song real quick. So they pull up or whatever, and it's him. I mean, it's other people in the car. So I don't know how that go or whatever. I don't know if they was dropping them off or what. So boom, they both hop out. And I'm like, what's up? I'm talking to them. I'm like, what's up? What y'all on? Blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh man, we just chilling. They're like, I've been trying to do this for the longest, bro. You be bullshitting and da da da. I'm like, all right, bet. We go inside the crib. And then they just talking and shit, like looking around. That's why I figured it was kind of weird. They looking around when they first walk in my crib, like going like that and shit. But I just kind of didn't pay it no mind. I was just more of like, come on, let's get this out the way. I'm just gonna knock this out 30 seconds out of rapping real quick, and now I'm done. I ain't tripping. So boom, they got down, started pulling out their equipment or whatever, or fake equipment. Like he pulled out a little box. It's a studio box, but like it got the mixer in it. It didn't have really shit in it. So then the dude, I guess the older dude, I ain't really know him like that. I don't know them like that. I didn't know him at all. So whenever he was talking to me, the dude I'm talking to for the feature or whatever, he talking to his uncle, like he like, oh, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. So his uncle said, go to the car and get more, like get the rest of the equipment or whatever. So I'm thinking like, damn, why would you? It should be the opposite way. You tell him to go, cause you like the ones we locked in. We talked or whatever about the song to do the song, and you gonna leave the random dude in my crib type shit. So when he walked out, I was kind of nervous, so I locked the door, both locks. And his uncle, he pulled out some bread. He like, oh man, we ain't on that. We're not on no weird shit or nothing like that. You ain't gotta lock the doors and like that. He like, I'm a grown man or whatever. I was like, oh nah, bro, I just got PTSD. Like whenever he come and knock on the door, I'll just open it like that. I'm not gonna let nobody random person walk in my crib. And then he like, oh no, I respect that. And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, yeah, we be doing that shit. We be active too. He pulling out bread. He like, yeah, I've been doing this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I was like, shit, nah, for sure. Like, respect, like, do your thing. Where the bread at? Like, pay for this shit and got out my face for real. So, while he talking, he asked him about my chain. And he like, how much, what jeweler you go to, blah, 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 how much he hit you for? And I'm telling him like, oh yeah, I dropped the bag on this one. Da. And then right as I'm talking, I go down to look at my piece while he talking. I'm like, this one? I'm like, yeah, this one. While I'm looking down like that, that's when he upped the pole on me. And he like, oh yeah, run that. And he had a distance though. And I'm like, so and he was like, shit, if you don't run that, I'm gonna blow you. And he like, I'm gonna shoot you type shit. And I was like, bro, you dead ass serious right now? And he was like, so while I'm sitting there, I'm talking to him or whatever, bro, what the hell you got going? And then he like, nah, well, I see you flexing on Instagram, where all that shit at? Where is that? Like that. I was like, man, all right, bro. I started taking off my chain first because he started asking about other shit, like, where is it? So I'm like, I'm giving what he want real quick. So I took off my chain and he's standing at a distance. He's still at a distance, so I can't like move quick and jump. So when he come over, he reached for the chain and he took the gun off me. Right there, I hit him like both of his arms under my armpit like this. And I like lean back like all the way back so his elbows lock up like that. So he holding the gun, he turn it and fire at the refrigerator. And then he like, run that. So I just fell back. Like if he would have like tried to hold back, his arm was gonna break. So I just jumped back and fall all the way back. And then when we fall down to the ground, his hand slammed under me. So he let the gun go. And then he tried to pull out, I don't know what he was pulling out, but I took his arm in again while he was on top of me on the floor. So his arms under me, both his arms under me. And I could feel the guns on my back. So I pushed my back all the way down and like bring him closer to me. I'm like, damn, come shoot him, bitch, come shoot him. I'm yelling at him, I'm like, come shoot him. I don't know where she at. So I just keep tugging with him like that.
We are saddened to report the untimely death of San Antonio rapper BTB Savage. BTB Savage was shot and killed in Houston after a drive-by shooting, and his death was reported by the police as a targeted attack. BTB shooting happened at around 6:10 p.m. in the 2100 block of Mid Lane, where the authorities reported him dead at the scene. Sources revealed to us that the victim was described as a black man in his 20s and was driving a Mercedes when suspects drove up in a black Subaru vehicle, shot multiple times, then got out of the vehicle and fled on San Felipe in a yet-to-be-revealed direction. Relevant authorities are doing investigations and therefore requesting anyone with information to come forward. BTB Savage posted a photo of him standing in the blood of an intruder that his girlfriend killed months ago. This happened a few months ago when the rapper gotten intruders to his home. Among them was another artist who had offered to pay Savage for a feature. On reaching his premises, BTB Savage realized something bad was going to happen. The intruder pulled out a gun on Savage and ordered him to run his chain from his neck or he would blow him. On refusing to do so, the suspect told Savage that he will shoot his girlfriend. These were involved in a physical fight, but fortunately, Savage was able to overtake the suspect down. After being shot on his arm, Savage was forced to yell at his girlfriend, asking her to shoot the suspect as he called for help. She therefore pulled out the gun and shot the intruder twice in his back. He died on the spot, which the authorities later referred to as self-defense, as these were doing this in front of BTB Savage's 4-year-old son that was in the same room. It is therefore said that Savage was killed just hours after posting his photo standing in a bloodshed where the intruder was killed by his girlfriend on social media. More details are yet to be revealed, and please, if you have watched this video till this far, consider subscribing to Touch News Media and turn on your notification bells so that you don't miss out on any latest video that we upload. I love you guys and take care. Bye bye.